By. Hey, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Tuesday night live Zoom. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. Glad you could join us tonight. We do this every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're glad that you could join us tonight. And if you're watching the replay, hey, we're glad you're catching it on the replay as well. Again, this is just a really fun time. We get together with the group and hear stories and learn about what's happening with CTFO. So, hey, I have a couple of announcements before we get moving. The program that just launched, the Breakfast with Stu, a lot of fun. Again, breakfast stands for breaking fast. So, if you're doing breakfast and you're doing shakes early, that's great. If you're fasting and you're breaking your fast towards lunchtime, hey, that's okay too. But the breakfast with stew packs that are available, they work out to be a great savings at $149 for chocolate, vanilla, or chocolate and vanilla. You get 2 shakes and a shape and burn for the entire month. And for $149, it's a great deal. There's a savings there. But if you put it on Smart Ship, you can get those for up to 20% off by the time that third shipment comes. You'll be getting those at $119. Again, 2 shakes. That's a month supply of shakes, and also shape and burn, and for a month. And I got to tell you, that is a great program. An amazing amount of savings, and people are really excited about getting into the greatest shape of their life. And one of my guests that's on today just had somebody sign up today, as a matter of fact. We're going to congratulate him for that. Really excited. But it's just been a lot of fun, this program. And it's just a great way to introduce people. It's very affordable. And there's some extra money in it for you as well. For each person that you introduce to the program that is on the Breakfast with Stu pack, you're going to get an additional $10 on top of your commissions. So think about that. If you get 5 people having breakfast with Stu, that's an extra $50 on top of the other commissions that you're earning. And that could be not only one time, but if they're on auto ship, well, guess what? That's monthly. So you get an additional $10 monthly on those folks. So take advantage of that. Well, I want to get right into it. I have a good friend on the line, somebody that's, I've known for quite some years now. He's been around CTFO since the early days, 2016, in fact. And I always enjoy having phone conversations with Ken. Just a really great energy. And I believe, I'm not positive, but I believe he's one of the more senior members of the CTFO family. And that is my good friend, Ken Butler. Ken, how are you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. No pain.
Well, that's fantastic. Let's talk about some of those things that you've been doing. So, obviously you're getting up there in age. Maybe you can share with everybody how old you in fact are, so we can document this and see, maybe somebody's got a claim of being older than you in CTFO.
Hey, wait. You got that wrong. I'm not old. I'm 94.
Oh, right. You're going to be 95.
I'm going to be 95 in September.
All right. Well, fantastic. And so tell us a little bit about your experience with the products. I know you just recently lost some weight on the extreme shakes.
Yes, I was 183 pounds, and I started with the green pill, and then I started using the shakes, and I'm now down 22 pounds. I started in October when they started shipping the products. And, when I would go to church after I started losing a little bit of weight, I would go to church, and behind my back, people would be asking my wife and my daughter, said, "Is Ken okay?" And I said, "What are you talking about? He looks like he's sick." I noticed that his pants are doubled up on his behind, drawing them up. She said, "Oh no, he's just losing a little weight, but is he well?" Yes, he's well. So I noticed after about 3 weeks, I was getting out of bed and I happened to be sitting at the time and I slipped my feet into my house shoes or slippers. And as I stood up, the bottom of my pajamas fell to the floor and that cracked my wife up. So I had to start getting smaller clothes. Now, I don't know if other people are like me, as I started to increase in weight. I would buy, larger size clothes, but I would always keep the clothes that I grew out of because I knew I was going to go back to them. So in that process, I had a lot of clothes there that as I lost the weight, I could slip back into other jeans and pants. And it's just been fantastic. But the major thing that I want to share is the CBDA. I had about in August of 2020, I think it was, uh, I had a serious bout with a sciatic nerve on the right side. And it was so painful. I had to crawl to the bathroom. It had me crying. I was in terrible shape. And I took some of the CBDA cream and I put it on, and within 9 days, I was completely pain free. I have not had any pain since that time. If I happen to twist or aggravate a muscle or a joint, I just slap some CBDA on it, and in a couple of hours, I'm back to normal. That is a godsend. At my age, I have no pain. And most people, when they see me, just like the gentleman that we assisted today to get involved with CTFO, he happens to be the desk man on midnights at my daughter's condo. And I saw him limping. So I said, hey, wait a minute, I got something that's free. That's going to help you with your pain. I gave him a couple. Next day, he called and said, well, how do I get it? And I had mentioned to him that I lost 22 pounds. He said, and how do I get that weight loss stuff? So we got together and he signed up today. But when I told him how old I am, he was shocked. He said, I thought you were around 50 years old. I said, look, my daughter is 50. So at any rate, it's the fact that I'm standing erect. You look at most older folks, and I've lost an inch and a half in height, but other than that, you look at most older people and they're sort of bent over. They may be with a cane. I don't have that. And that's why people are somewhat startled when I tell them how old I am. They say, well, I thought you were around 70, 72. I said, no, you're way off base. I'm an old guy. I'll soon be 95. And I happen to be the oldest lived, if I'm saying this correct, member of the Butler clan. My grandmother made it to 93. So now I am raising the bar every day for my daughter and all of my nieces. Most of my friends are at least 20 years younger than I am because all the people that I know are gone. They're gone. And this is how I got it started, and this is my philosophy. After I came home from World War II, I still stayed home for a while, and I would go to the health food store for my mother and pick up products, and there'd be literature there, and I would read it, and it started to build within me that there's some things that we can do that may improve our health. Okay, so back in September of 2001, okay, and that happens to be my birth month. I guess I can say this. I was informed by not my oncologist, what is it?
Proctologist.
No. But anyway, I was sent to get a test, and they discovered I had prostate cancer. Okay, so when I went back to get the results, the doctor was saying there's three ways we can get rid of this. He said we can use surgery, we can use female hormones, the brachy treatment, but they feminize your body. And I didn't want to go out with breasts, so I said, no, that's out. And then they could use radioactive seedings in the prostate. And I said, I'm going to get a second opinion. And he argued with me. We argued for about 20 minutes. That he said the only way to do it was surgery. And I said, I'm going to get a second opinion. He said, well, will you do something for me? When you get your second opinion, would you please come back and let me know your decision? He said, but the only way is surgery. And if you don't have the surgery, you'll be gone within 2 years. Got a second opinion, a doctor whom I regard highly because he's an oncologist. He said, we can cut it out, we can burn it out with radioactive seeding, we can use the brachy female hormone, or we can wait and see. I said, I'm going to wait and see, because the fact that they discovered cancer in me now means I could have had it last month, or I could have had it 6 months prior, and we're just discovering it. So I think I have time to maybe look at some alternative methods, and I'm not going to die within the next 4 to 5 months. So I went back and told the doctor my decision. And the next thing he said was, look, I can have you in this week and they can put the radioactive seeds in your prostate. And I said, wait a minute. When I was here 3 weeks ago, you told me the only thing was surgery. You see me as a dollar sign. You know, you can't get me for surgery, but you're going to recommend another treatment and you're going to get a referral fee. So at that, I did a lot of research. I looked at various things that I could do with vitamins and minerals, and I've taken that approach. It's now been, I'm going into my 22nd year of walking around with no conventional cancer treatment, and I feel fine. I've never had any pain, anything.
And one of the things, Ken, that you found back in the day there was the precursor or the predecessor to our CellUV product. Is that accurate?
Yes, I did.
And so
I started using CellUV.
You might be, so you're using our CellUV now, but on a every day, you don't go a day without it.
No, I don't.
Fantastic.
I use CellUV. I use the gummies twice a day. I love the gummies. I also use CBD drops. And, you know, with my research, they say that you can stop cancer by eliminating glucose. The cancer will starve to death. I drink no fruit juices. The reason I don't drink fruit juices, if you drink an 8-ounce glass of orange juice, you can look on a carton of orange juice and see they have 32 grams per 8 ounce, okay? And if you translate that, I was trying to figure out, well, how do you figure out what a gram is? Okay, a teaspoon has 4.7 grams in a teaspoon. So if I were to use that and divide it into 32 grams, okay, it comes out to, I would have to sit down and eat 4 teaspoons of sugar.
In a glass of orange juice, right?
Yeah, in a glass of orange juice, it's like me sitting down and eating 4 teaspoons of sugar.
So you
And what
cut.
we want to do is eliminate glucose. So I drink no fruit juices because of the amount of glucose or sugar that's in fruit juice. If you want oranges, eat a couple of oranges. Okay. If you want grape juice, eat a half a cup of grapes or a half a cup of blueberries. You got to eliminate sugar from your diet.
Well, Ken, you're a great example of what's possible. Here you are at almost 95 years of age. You don't take any pharmaceuticals. Is that accurate?
I do take a couple of things for my high blood pressure,
Oh, okay.
and that it was an accident from my doctor at the time. He would give me he gave me high blood pressure medication and didn't bring it down. He said, we'll increase it.
Hmm.
Didn't do it, we'll increase it again. Okay, I can't give you any more of this particular medication, but I can give you an additional one to take. Okay. And he did that. He increased it. He increased it. Then he went to a third one. I was feeling so weak one evening that I told my wife, I said, look, I better go to the emergency room. When I got to the emergency room, my pulse at that time was down to 43. We're talking about should be between 60 and 72. It's
Hmm.
down to 43. When I went to sleep, the nurses rushed in midnight. They told me this the next day. Said your pulse had dropped to 25. We thought you were gone. Okay, as a result of the my doctor being not knowledgeable, that every time they increase your blood pressure medication, it slows your heart.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I had to have a pacemaker. Okay,
Mhm.
I had that for 8 years, and I got my second one, and now I'm going to go in for later this year to get my third pacemaker. But the doctor, the surgeons, and my heart doctor said, "Man, you're doing fine. You're doing fine."
Well, the fact that you're 95 and you've got no pain is just amazing. I mean, I hope I'm around at that age and I can feel the way you're feeling. And congratulations on that enrollment today. Gentleman came in with a silver pack, and so I like to illustrate to people that we've got we've got people of all ages and all occupations and abilities that are able to build this business. And you're just you're real personable and you're just sharing your story. And here's the thing: you're a product of the product, right? Had that
Yes,
had that gentleman not seen you, on a regular basis, and you tell him the story about the weight you lost, he might not have gone in for all the different weight loss products, and he definitely did that. So we're really excited about your new guy. I got the chance to meet him today. Did a three-way call. Great individual, and we're looking forward to seeing the results that he gets as well.
okay.
Well, Ken, I appreciate you being on here, and you're an inspiration to a lot of people. We've talked on the phone a lot of times over the years, and I'm just glad that we were able to get you on Zoom and share your story, and just keep on keeping on. I mean, listen, you're having fun with this, and you're helping people, and clearly you're living a lifestyle that most people only dream to be able to reach. So we're rooting for you, and it's so glad to have you on tonight.
Oh, glad to be here.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks, Ken. All right. I'm going to open it up a little bit. We got a few more minutes before the top of the bottom of the hour. Tonight, of course, CTFOwebinar.com at 9 p.m. Eastern Time is the corporate event that happens every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss that. Always some great information on there as well. All right. Anybody have any updates that they'd like to share about what's happening with them? Craig, you're always good for a good update. What's going on with you, Craig?
Had to unmute. All about the same old thing. We're coming up to the 2 months on the total body transformation challenge, and I'm looking pretty good. I told Stu Finger yesterday I'm putting the shape in Shape and Burn.
Look at those guns, the gun
But
show. All right.
There, I did have a couple of conversations, and I just put it out there because people will know we're coming on wedding season, and a lot of people, and it's actually started with a guy because he'd seen my post and the weight that I had lost, and he says, I'm getting married here in July, and what do I do? Which then led to his wife's maid of honor and a couple of other people that want to lose some weight before this wedding in the summer, blah, blah, blah. So you might want to, start thinking about who do you know, nieces, nephews, cousins, whatever, that, might be coming up on a wedding season, and say, hey, we've got this little green happy pill that not only will you be slim and trim, but you'll also be happy too.
Absolutely, no question about it. It is that season coming up, and everybody wants to lose a few pounds. Everybody in the wedding party, the parents of the bride and groom want to lose weight. Everybody wants to look their best for those once in a lifetime, hopefully, pictures. And this is a great time of year to be finding those people. All right, Bill, I want to hear your update, my friend. Bill Uchi, how are you doing, buddy? Gotta unmute.
Well, I was trying to unmute, and then you sent me a message to unmute. It's confusing me. And anyway, hair keeps getting thicker. I haven't been on a scale in a while, so I don't know if I've lost more weight, but the good news is my PJs have elastic around the waist. But my pants are, let me tell you, I'm pulling my pants up a lot of times during the day when I'm at work. So it might be time to buy some new pants that are a little bit smaller. So I'm losing weight, and obviously, and I need to measure and see how many inches I'm down. But things are going well. I'm really passing out the green pills to people. Haven't had a whole lot of luck getting people to come join us, but eventually it's going to pay off. I know it is, because people are starting to come. Are you losing weight? Are you losing weight? Yeah, I'm taking the green pill. And that seems to be a nice little intro. I loved what Ken had to say about the pain cream. I banged my elbow a couple of times at work last week, and when I came home, I got like 3 jars of this pain cream now. I forgot I put it on auto ship. It's like, you can't use the stuff that fast. But anyway, I rubbed that on my elbow, and after a couple of days, my elbow's fine. It's, the pain went away, and it was hurting pretty good. So I love that pain cream.
Well, the good news, Bill, is you got a lot of samples to give out, and there are a lot of people with pain down in Florida.
Absolutely.
So you're armed and dangerous. So listen, yep. I love your approach about the green pill, and you're right. Sooner than later, you're going to find some people that they'll be ready to lose some weight. You keep moving in that direction. They keep seeing you at being a product of the product, and just continue to look at what you do.
Yeah, I have my shake every morning. I take CellUV every day. I do the vitamins. I do the Super 7. I'm a product of the product. So I'm using it all, trying to get myself. I'm also using Dermav, and it seems like these lines in my forehead are starting to lighten up a little bit, at least to me. No comments on them from anybody yet, but we'll see. They've been there for a long time, so it's just
right. They didn't get there overnight, so they're not going to go away overnight, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, Bill, thanks for sharing. I appreciate you on here as always. And anybody I can chat with for you, just please let me know. I'd love to do a 3-way call. Answer any questions.
I will do that.
All
Thank
right,
you.
fantastic. You got it. Hey, Jane, what's happening with you? Oh, you got to unmute, Jane.
Unmute.
There you go.
Okay,
You're back.
I'm unmuted now, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Adam. Busier than I can be because I'm a caregiver now, 25/8, but I still manage to catch up with a lot of people. One girl today, I already enrolled her about a year ago, and I completely forgot. A year later, she wants to buy the product, so I. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. It's not the first time that happened to me, but that's a good problem, right?
Well, you've enrolled a lot. You've enrolled a lot of people, and so
Yeah,
you can't
491.
remember everybody.
Yeah, 491 people in 2 years.
Wow, 491 people in
91.
2 years. So now it's time to go back around and revisit all those people
Yeah.
and let them know what's
Yeah.
new and let them know what's happening. Remind them because not all of them obviously are still paying attention. But that's the nature of our business, right? People come to us from the past when they're ready, when they're really looking for a change, and you've just become a beacon of what's possible because you continually live the lifestyle, use these products, become a product of the product. The continuation of looking better, feeling better, less weight. The people around you, they don't see you for a few months or 6 months or whatever. And then when they do, guess what? They go, wait a minute, I think you told me something about that. And boy, you look amazing. I need to look into that now, and that happens all the time. So but you just have to be solid, a rock, and be real consistent, about your mission and your business. So, and that'll happen. Great, Jane. Thank you. Excellent. All right. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. We're running out of time, but I do want to thank everybody for hopping on and Ken Butler, really, really great to see you on here. Hope you'll join us on Tuesday nights and keep us updated. You've been a great inspiration to a lot of people and will continue to do so. And I do believe that at your age, you probably are one of the oldest living members of CTFO. So congratulations on that honor. I don't know any others, so I think you got the title. But thanks for being here. All right, everybody, have a great night. Love you all. Bye-bye for now. We'll see you on the next one.